Let's remain with this story. Former eThekwini Mayor Zandile Gumede will appear at the Durban Commercial Crimes Court this morning. She's facing corruption charges related to the awarding of a dodgy multi-million rand Durban solid waste tender. Now, Gumede's co-accused include business people, municipal officials and some councillors. eNCA's Spamandla Koke is tracking that story for us and he joins us live. Spamandla, good morning to you. So you've been out there since 6 this morning. What's the situation outside court and any sign of Zandile Gumede yet?
Well, her supporters are singing in the background. I'm sure you can hear them. They are singing, asking Senzeni na, what have we done? That is the slogan in the posters, by the way, which have been circulating, asking what has Zandile Gumede done. I have not seen her in court today, but we expected to arrive shortly before or just after 9, and then that's when the proceeding will get underway. We expect that it will be short proceedings today, basically an adjournment. The state has to indicate whether it's ready to commence with the trial in August. It said it needed more time so that the investigating team can conclude its investigations. It said it was a complex investigation. So we expect that today it will be very brief appearance. The matter will be postponed. But right now I'm joined by Mzomuhle Dube, who is the spokesperson for Zandile Gumede's supporters. Baba, thank you very much for your time. You say this is political persecution. Who is doing that and why?
Well, thank you very much. I must say that maybe one has to start naming and shaming because this has been going on for quite long. Let me quickly remind you that not so long ago, recently, we have heard Usihle Zigalala from time to time making statements that are actually reducing and tarnishing the image of Umamu Gumede. One of them was to question her standing in eThekwini in terms of addressing the branches when she is invited. And she even indicated that she will definitely hold it before disciplinary or ask her to explain in that. And recently, not so long ago, he made another statement suggesting that the municipality is well run now as opposed to the time when Mrs. Gumede was still in charge as a mayor. So I'm just trying to give you a tip of the iceberg because there are a whole lot of things that are happening behind the closed doors.
But Sihle Zigalala, I remember when he was addressing a gathering at the City Hall, he said Zandile Gumede and Chabani Nyawose, who's vying for the chairperson position of the region, both of them have been addressing caucuses, yet they are not elected in any structure. He said both need to come and account, not only Zandile Gumede.
Yes, but further to that, I've actually indicated that in terms of giving a progress in regards to how the municipalities run, he actually continued to make statements that seek to tarnish her image. So that's why I'm qualifying it with two statements so that you will basically understand that as a person who's perpetually willing to reduce the person into nobody.
The ANC has said stop coming to court to support people who are accused of corruption. It doesn't augur well for the image of the party. You remain defiant.
ANC has always been an organization of solidarity. So when your comrade has a problem or conflicted somewhere, it doesn't mean you must just walk away. It means it's a culture that we have never known in the ANC where you say you must forsake your actually comrades. We've never had that. If that's coming from the leadership, then maybe we still need to engage further and understand how did that come about.
I know we'll not delve into the merits of the case, but in the past you raised concerns about these delays and you have actually said the state is not ready. Zandile Gumede must be let off the hook. Why are you refusing to allow court processes to take place?
Well, there's a difference between a justice process and just a process that is unknown where it's going. Because the moment you hold someone before court and you fail to even present a charge, for me, that's not justice. In fact, it is a process that seeks to undermine that person and rob that person of her constitutional rights, whereby after being actually called before the court, you must be given specific charges so they will know what allegations to answer for. So in this case, none has happened. And I know for the fact that this is almost 9 months where we are only battling to get charges. And you can imagine now, when is justice going to be served if that's the case? For me, that's a miscarriage of justice.
Is Zandile Gumede standing for the position of regional chairperson of the ANC in eThekwini?
As branches, we stand behind her. We are saying, Zandile Gumede, come back and lead this eThekwini. And we believe that you've got enough experience and depth in terms of quality and understanding of the ANC in eThekwini. So we're definitely supporting her. And she is definitely going to stand because as branches, we'll raise her name.
Despite these serious allegations?
Allegations will only be serious when we know the charges. As yet, we don't know.
But she's in court.
She is in court to ask for charges to be presented. You must remember that when she was arrested, it was basically based on the affidavit that suggests that she was going to intimidate the witnesses who are even not known to her. So you can tell that the justice is now twisted.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. That is Mzomuhle Dube. He is the spokesperson of the supporters of Zandile Gumede, former eThekwini mayor, as we expect her to arrive any minute from now so that court proceedings will get underway just after 9.
Spamadla Koke, that is one hell of an interview, I tell you. Very strong words from the supporters of Zandile Gumede, and one of the people being named and shamed, according to Mzomuhle Dube, is the chairperson of the ANC in KZN and Premier Sihle Zikalala, who, according to him, he says the municipality of eThekwini is well run now that Zandile Gumede is no longer in picture. Very interesting indeed.